Hi, I'm Jen Bowles, Executive Director of the Water Education Foundation. Welcome to the Sacramento-San Joaquin Delta. This is a region critical to water in California. In this series of short videos, we explain why the Delta is important, how it all works, and the myriad challenges it is facing. We hope you enjoy watching and learn a thing or two about the Delta. Your guide is our Programs Director, Nick Gray. Take it away, Nick.
Thanks, Jen, and hi, everyone. I'm here to introduce you to California's Sacramento-San Joaquin Delta. Let's face it, the Delta is off the beaten path. No freeways pass through here, there are no big amusement parks or national parks to visit. Fact is, most of us Californians are simply unfamiliar with the place. And yet, most of us rely on the Delta for something critical, whether we know it or not. Most of us drink water that passes through here. I'm talking 29 million Californians. And we eat fruits and vegetables that are grown with water pumped from the Delta. Some 3 million acres of almonds, grapes, berries, tomatoes, and, well, you name it. So there's a lot to learn about the Delta and its vast watershed, but let's start with an overview of its physical layout. By zooming out from here, you can see how the Delta works like a drain at the bottom of a big bathtub that is California's Central Valley. Here we are to the east of the valley at the highest side of the tub, the snowy crest of the Sierra Nevada and Southern Cascade Range. Most of the water that moves through the Delta originates as snowmelt and rain in these mountains, from south of Yosemite National Park to north of Mount Shasta. To the west, the Coast Range forms the other side of this big tub, and runoff from all sides makes its way downstream via creeks and rivers into the Delta. In all, the Delta's watershed collects runoff from almost 60,000 square miles. That's nearly 40% of California's total landmass. Now, it's called the Sacramento-San Joaquin Delta because California's two largest rivers converge here. The Sacramento from the north, San Joaquin from the south, and then three smaller rivers enter the Delta in the east, the Cosumnes, the Mokelumne, and the Calaveras. Here, the rivers slow down as they meet the daily tides of the Pacific Ocean, split into many smaller channels and deposit sediment along a wide triangular plain known as a delta. The water then flows through a break in the coastal mountains called Carquinez Strait, into San Pablo and San Francisco Bays, and finally through the Golden Gate into the Pacific Ocean. Now, along the way, it mixes with the ocean's saltwater to create one of the largest estuaries on the west coast of North America. In our next video, we'll take a look at how the Delta has been engineered over the last century to export much of this fresh water from the region and move it south to cities and farms.